Want to welcome everyone to Daily FX Technical Market Wrap Up. I'm your host, Andrew Spanton. Another interesting day, another dollar strong day. Particularly the pound, obviously, in the last, since Sunday night, major gap down, euro sterling gapping up huge. And we had, again, Chancellor Darling coming out saying that London is in the worst economic shape in 60 years. So let's get right to the charts. Euro dollar you're looking at on the hourly chart. We see once again a beautiful downward trend channel. The euro dollar could bounce all the way to 146.50 and I would still be bearish. It looks like we're going to go for these lows we made back at 145.50 back, that was on 826. And it looks like that's going to be a foregone conclusion that we're going to hit those levels, but we'll see. Again, we might bounce first before that, but I would imagine, again, if we're going to get a turnaround Tuesday, we're going to go lower first. And we zoom out and we see the hourly chart for 30 days. Big level here. We breached this whole 145.70 level. We could go a lot lower. A lot lower. Obviously now, again, this 148 level is still key. I guess 147.50 also is a big spot now if we break that. But again, to me, this whole downtrend channel line, we could bounce up through 147.50 and we'd still be a short. So on the short term, obviously 146.50 we could bounce to. On a longer term basis right now, 147.50. But again, this euro dollar hugging this downtrend channel line, looking like it's going lower. And again, oil was down nicely today. Gustavo has been downgraded. It looks like it's not going to hit any major oil refineries. So another dollar bullish sign. Tomorrow's U.S. ISM, if that's weaker, we could see the dollar completely reverse its strength. Who knows where we're going to be by the time that comes out. But given the fact that the U.S. economic numbers have been very good lately on the manufacturing side, I would say that the market's probably going to be dollar strong going into it, possibly reversing after it. So we'll see. But right now, the euro dollar looking like a nice downtrend channel. Turning to the daily chart. Again, no bounce, no hammer, no doji, no nada. And it just, again, this euro dollar, again, looking very weak. No real bounce. We've been flagging to the downside on the hourly. On the daily chart. And it's a closing low. We see here, 146 closing low. We're bouncing up to the 10 exponential. We're hugging the 10 exponential. If we bounce up to 147.10, it would just be that, a bounce. But again, I don't see that happening. I think this is a closing low. And I think that we're probably gonna breach and come down to at least support from the beginning of this year at this 144.40 level. I could see easily happening. That's about 160 pips, so we'll see. But again, we've been dribbling lower. It just looks like this euro's going to do maybe a pound move, a nice big bar down. So we'll see. Looking at dollar yen on the hourly chart. Again, looks like it's rolling over on the hourly in a nice downtrend channel. Fukuda resigned. The carry trade is selling off dramatically. And when the carry trade goes down, dollar yen goes down, as well as all the other pairs go down as well. And we're seeing that take place. I would say, though, if the dollar continues to strengthen, you could buy this on pullbacks. But I think that obviously today's low is very important. We're pulling into 108 right now. The time right now is 5:40 p.m. Eastern. Again, this hourly chart is rolling over, but it's still flagging to the upside. Doesn't look so bad. The daily chart doesn't look so bad either. I mean, a nice little wick. We rallied 60 pips. Yes, we are rolling over. We are heading up to this uptrend channel line here. And that is probably 106.88. It's another 120 pips from here. But that is, I see big support at that level. And again, under 108, though. Also, under today's lows, it looks like we'll probably hit that level. But again, with the dollar being so strong, my temptation is more to buy this on pullback versus, let's say, selling it into strength. But I think you can make money on both sides. Again, I wouldn't chase this trade in either direction. I think, again, the dollar yen's going to be capped as far as any rallies are concerned until tomorrow, really, tomorrow when the U.S. stock market opens. But I think that this dollar yen chart, again, at the end, if the dollar does sell off, we can see a nice sell off in dollar yen as well. Turning to sterling dollar, you're looking at the daily chart there. I mean, it just doesn't look like any sign of a reprieve. But I do see this level back in 2006. I see some nice support here. Not that. I'm sorry. I see some nice support at this whole 79.70 level. You look at my pointer, that's about, well, it says 79.20, it's a little higher than that. 79.50, 79.70 level, I see some nice support. We zoom in back and see where that day was in 2006. And we see here, this whole level here of 79.50 looks to me like nice support. So should sterling dollar break to that level, I think we might. I mean, this is getting very overdone. 2,000 pips in a straight shot. So turnaround Tuesday, remember, that's coming up. Tomorrow's Tuesday. It's Tuesday now in Asia. So I would imagine, again, turnaround Tuesday means first we go lower, then we go higher. And it looks like, again, the dollar looking like it's going to be strong once again. And look at this daily chart. It looks just horrible. And again, look at the hourly chart, flagging to the downside. Yes, we're in this downtrend channel, right? We're in this nice downtrend channel, and we're oversold from that channel. So sterling dollar certainly looking to me like it could rally. And again, filling in the gap at this 82 level on any rally. If we reverse in the pound, I think that's where we go to this 82 level. This is where we're going to rally, and that will be filling in Sunday night gap. Okay, so, but I think first we're probably going to go lower, and then I think the pound could reverse today. Again, it's way oversold, but this chart's looking terrible. Again, look for your hammers. Look for your hammers. Don't just jump in on a level. Look for confirmation. And gauge a euro sterling pair. Again, monster move in euro sterling. Major gap up in euro sterling. Euro sterling's got to reverse in order for this cable to really have a big rally. And I think that we have that beautiful shooting star here on the hourly, and it might help. It might hold. I think this has a good chance of holding this euro sterling, this shooting star here on the hourly from last night, Sunday. But I think that, again, looking at the daily chart, it's still broken out. Nice reversal, yes. We got a little bit of a wick. Certainly could be a nice reversal. We did sell off from the highs. I think we fill in the gap at 80.50, and I think that would coincide with a rally in sterling dollar. And so, but I do think that at this point it's way overbought now. It's had a big move from 78. Looks like it's time to have a little pullback. But again, if you're going to trade it on the short side, you got to play it up against that 81.40 level because it takes that out. We go to 82 in a shot. Sterling yen. I know that's one of everyone's favorites at Daily FX. Hourly chart. Sterling yen looks terrible. Rolling over. Again, flagging to the downside. Big spot at 95.50. Again, it's way oversold, and I think any rallies, this could fill in the gap also at 97.50. So, but I do think it's going lower first. I think you see this chart, it looks terrible. It's rolling over, flagging to the downside. I mean, yes, it is way oversold. But again, it looks like it's rolling over. I don't see any pattern of a bottom. No hammer, no doji, no nada. And again, looking at the daily chart here, it just looks like maybe we're going to breach. We're going to retest this bottom here at 92.60. So that's another 200 pips here on this sterling yen. Looks like we're probably going to push to that level, and that'll be the March lows. So looking very weak sterling yen, and looking like, again, it could be meltdown mode tonight and flagging to the downside once again. Euro yen, last but not least. I'll give you dollar index also. It looks like I have time for that. Euro yen, again, breaking lower. What a great call on that. Bounced that 62 level. It's now come in 400 pips since our last broadcast. This is where our price objective was, is 158. Big spot here. If it breaks through 158, these levels, it's going to 156 tonight. Could we reverse? Absolutely, but this looks like it's pushing lower. Again, same chart as pound yen. On the hourly chart, it looks like it's rolling over nicely. Should we take out 157.50, it looks to me like we could probably breach and get to that 156 level. Dollar index on hourly basis, just giving you that one. Again, nice holding the highs, 77.50. Nice uptrend channel and dollar index. Dollar index would have to take out this whole 77 level, 76.90 for me to get bearish. That would be a big move to the downside. You could also play it also below 77.30. That would be a nice violation of this whole uptrend channel. But there's a nice uptrend channel line. It's narrowing also, looking very bullish. Andrew Spanton, Daily FX commentary. Looks again like dollar strength across the board. Have a good night.